shadow of darkness. His grip tightened on the wine glass as his thoughts spiraled further. He could almost feel Tiang beneath his hands, those delicate curves molding to his touch, his marks painting that flowerless skin. To the present, the harsh bug of an alarm jolted Tiang awake. Groaning, he reached out to turn it off, stretching lazily before sitting up. His messy hair fell over his eyes, and he yawned, rubbing at his face. Today's the day, Tiang murmured to himself, remembering the job interview he had scheduled. Determined, he got out of bed and began his morning routine. Unnoticed to him, every moment was being watched. After getting ready, Tiang stepped out of his house, dressed in a simple yet professional outfit. He adjusted his bag and was about to head to the bus station when a sleek black cab pulled up in front of his house. The driver rolled down the window, offering a polite smile. Mr. Kim, the company has arranged this cab to take you to your interview. Tian phoned in confusion. I was not informed about this. The driver maintained a calm demeanor. It's a courtesy service for candidates. Please get in. Tiang hesitated, but eventually nodded. Climbing into the back seat, he stared out of the window, clutching his bag tightly, unease settling in his stomach. Jungkook spoke, welcome to my palace, princess. Once you're in, there is no way out. Jungkook chuckled darkly. Tiang had no idea what was coming, and Jungkook relieved the thought of finally having him within reach. The game had begun. Tiang entered the grand lobby of the company, marveling at the sheer elegance of space. Everything, from the marble to the towering glass wall, screamed wealth and power. Approaching the receptionist, he gave a polite smile. Excuse me, I'm here for an interview, he said softly, his voice steady, despite the nervousness bubbling inside. The receptionist glanced up and nodded. 11th floor. Take the elevator on your left. Thank you, he replied, adjusting his tie as he turned forward the elevator. As the elevator door slides open, Tiang stepped inside and noticed another man already there, a tall figure in perfectly tailored back suit, which was Jungkook. His aurora was magnetic, commanding attention without effort. Jungkook glanced at him briefly but said nothing. The sighs, however, followed Taehyung's movements as he pressed the button for the 11th floor. Taehyung stood quietly, facing forward, completely unaware of the man's grace. Jungkook's dark eyes lingered, tracing the subset curve of Taehyung's figure. The baggy clothes could not completely hide spring, and Jungkook's jaws tightened at the thought of how easily his hand could fit around him. The chime of the elevator broke the silence. Taehyung stepped out quickly, offering a polite note to the man behind him. Jungkook returned the gesture, watching as Taehyung approached a group of employees for directions. Mr. John will see you now, an employee announced, hushing Taehyung towards the CEO's office. Taehyung took a deep breath and stepped inside. His eyes immediately landed on Jungkook, seated behind a sleek black desk. It was the same man from the elevator. Jungkook looked up from his laptop, his expression unreadable. "Take a seat," he said, gesturing to the chair across from him. Taehyung obeyed, sitting stiffly as he handed over his file. "Introduce yourself," Jungkook said, his voice deep and even. "I'm King Taehyung," he began, his tone steady despite the intimidating presence of the man before him. "I graduated with honors in business administration and I have experience in project management and creative development." Jungkook nodded, flipping through the file. "Your academic performance is impressive. What makes you think you're suited for this role?" "Let's see what happens when the break directly went to the den. The game has just begun."